What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Jared Anderson versus Martin Bakole, and this was a 10-rounder in the heavyweight division. And this fight was Saturday, August 3rd, from the BMO Stadium, in Los Angeles, California. And this fight was broadcasted on DAZN pay-per-view. And in this fight, Martin Bakole gets the upset fifth round KO win over Jared Anderson, dropping him to 17-1, whilst Bakole improves to 21-1. So I did predict this fight exactly correctly. I predicted mid to late stoppage for Martin Bakole in this one, but it was obviously very interesting to see when the fight did happen in action, when Anderson was just getting popped. Leading up to the stoppage, I had this one 40-35 in favor of Bakole, and let me just break down this fight. So the first round, Anderson got out to a great start. He was just outboxing Bakole, peppering him with shots, doing great. It looked like it could have been just a nice, easy fight for Anderson. However, in the last dying embers of the round, Anderson gets caught with a huge uppercut, gets buckled badly, and then dropped in the corner badly in the last 10 seconds. And that was really the first punch that Bakole really landed flush in that fight, or in this fight, and it definitely did a toll on Anderson as he got dropped there. Got back up. Then in the second round, Bakole, or really from rounds 2, 3, and 4, those were rounds where Bakole was landing actually, but it looked like that Anderson was a bit more of the busier guy, kind of just peppering Bakole with shots. But Bakole's shots, even though it looked like he was obviously throwing much less than Anderson. Obviously, when you look at the punch stats, it says something different about with the power punches and all that being thrown. But no, but I mean, Bakole was just, whenever he would land clean on Anderson, or even just land, he would just knock Anderson back, like knock his head back. His shots just had so much more power on them, even though Anderson was peppering Bakole with a ton of jabs, especially to the head, to the body. I give all three of those rounds to Bakole because his shots were just so much more impactful on Anderson, and he just looked like he was much more in control and had much better body language, just taking all those punches like nothing. I mean, Bakole was eating some big shots from some big shots from Anderson, and just nothing was happening. But in that fifth round, Anderson did get dropped late. He did get caught, he did get dropped in the round where the fight obviously finished. Got dropped twice that round. Ultimately was stopped on the feet, but the first knockdown, Jared Anderson got hit with a huge uppercut, dropped him, sat him down under the bottom rope. He got back up, was wobbly. Then Anderson got peppered with some big shots, or not even peppered. He got slammed with some big shots. He got back up, looked shaken. Martin Bakole stepped towards him with a double kind of right hand shot. He fired over a right hand, then he just snapped again with another right hand, and this one dropped Anderson badly again, flat in his back almost. He got back up, was super wobbly again. Referee let it go, and then Bakole kind of just slammed him with big combinations in the ropes, and he stopped the fight. Or the referee stopped the fight. So a great win here for Martin Bakole, and this goes into question: what is next for him? He has a lot of options, obviously. I mean, we could possibly see him fight Zhilei Zhang. We could see him fight the loser or winner of Joshua Dubois. We could see him fight Ajit Kabayel, who got another big win over an undefeated fighter in Frank Sanchez. We could see a lot for Martin Bakole. We could even see him face the winner of Andy Ruiz and Jarrell Miller. We could even see him fight possibly Joseph Parker or someone like that. Like just any of these big names, like Zhang, like I said before, all these other guys. We could definitely see for Martin Bakole in his next fight after getting a huge win like this. We could see what's next. But as for Jared Anderson losing here for the first time in his career, I could tell you Top Rank is going to be really mad about this one because obviously he came out here on this WHATS season card, which was being streamed widely here on obviously on DAZN where I was watching it. But one of their rising prospects did just lose here. So for Anderson, taking his first ever loss, he might jump right back into a big fight. Like I could see him fighting Frank Sanchez, which would be an interesting fight between two guys who are coming off of tough losses. We could see him fight someone else who's decently ranked. But if he doesn't jump right back into a big fight, I could see him just being kind of brought back up on top rank again, just getting some wins, kind of like what they did with Ajagba. Ajagba could even be another opponent for Anderson, possibly. So we could see maybe Anderson get a few wins, and we could see a big top rank main event between Anderson and Ajagba. So overall, Martin Bakole destroys Jared Anderson, dropping him for a total of 3 times, ultimately stopping him in the 5th to get really the best victory of his career thus far and to claim another win over an unbeaten prospect. Right now, Bakole's defeated Yoka and Anderson. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.